So, Avowed. So, I made a video last week, I think it was last week, where they have people had 3 days early access, and it only had about 15,000 people. The game has been out for, a little bit now. Uh, it was what, the 18th, I think? So, basically an entire week, and, even after the weekend, people were like, "Oh, it's not fair to judge it because the game came out during the week and people just wait till the weekend. I bet it's going to be doing big numbers." Well, no, it's not. It's not. I know you're shocked, right? Um, Come on. As you can see, 28th, 28th. As of right now, it still has only a peak concurrent count of 19,000. Whereas you have something like Monster Hunter Wilds that just came out, and they're consistent with, you know? So sit here and try to tell me that after a week, try to sit here and tell me that this was a success when you have not even a full day, and this game has just blown way past what what they expected, I'm sure. And keep in mind, this is worldwide. This isn't a state. This isn't a country. This is around the world. So what number seems a lot better? This paltry 19,000 within a week, or one day, almost 1.4 million, which seems to be more of a success here. Because if you're going to sit here and try to say that this game after a week is a success, I've got a bridge I'd like to sell you. Because truly, you people will believe anything. Actually, this game is a success, and here's why. Oh yeah, look at that gameplay. Oh yeah. God, that is so good. That is so good. Love not being able to interact with things. And you have people like this like, "Oh my god, it looks pretty." Okay, well, looking pretty doesn't make it a good game. It doesn't make it a good game.
This usually marks a good spot to rest.
Now, keep in mind, this game came out how long ago? There are games like Wind Waker came out, what, 2003? where if you jump on a table and there's silverware and plates and all that, you can knock it all off the table and break it. And that was 2003. How is Avowed, a game that came out a week ago, how is it worse? How is it worse? Oh, this should be amazing. Oh God, this.
Yeah.
You know, just like in real life. More realistic. You're not gonna go. Wow. Look at those water physics. On one side, but not the other. We just love consistency. Again, this game is how old? And yet Skyrim is doing everything better. Oh God, here, the animals. What is he trying to, oh, he's trying to shoot a chicken? Look at that fat cock. Sorry, doctor, that was fucked up. Just like in real life. You know, what you expect in an RPG. Chicken breast. Casting magic. Avada Kedavra! Hame, hame! Ooh.
I'm sick.
Well, at least it electrifies the water. We get fish popping up. Oh man, riveting conversation. Wow. Do you notice that none of these people are actually doing anything? They're all just standing there. This is supposed to be a lively town, but everyone is literally just standing there.
Patient others too.
Favorite drinking buddy. Let's get
That's what
some
you
meat.
always say.
Because it's always true.
Yeah, how hard is that to make them walk around?
They have a lot of reasons.
Go to the bus.
The environment destruction. A lot of objects are solid. Yeah, if this was like any other game, you'd be able to just destroy everything. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful, hopefully. Just like in real life. So flawless between the dive, hitting the water, and just swimming. Ah! Also kind of unrealistic, but you know, I guess people don't like diving in games. I mean, underwater stuff really isn't that great to begin with. You know, especially when you're fighting. You know, the depth perception between you and the enemy. Oh god! Oh god! All I'm hearing is the Sonic music in my head. Oh, the drowning jingle. Oh, what is this now? It said it's stealth, I think. I'm Batman. Stab him in the balls. So, you can see that while Skyrim did have some problems, you know, the diving, you know, the going straight down, just diving right down, that made really no sense. It did everything better. Something that Avowed, which is a current day game, can't even do right. You know, there are so many things like, why do you have a town where no one's doing anything? You had things like, again, like I go back to Wind Waker or Majora's Mask. The townsfolk weren't just standing there. They were walking around. They were doing things. You know, and I hate, it's not just Avowed. Like RPGs, like MMOs do this as well. You know, you go in, like World of Warcraft, you have a huge city like Orgrimmar, and everyone's just like the only people really walking around are the guards. Everyone else is just like, zug. You know, and the quest givers are just kind of standing there, and like you might see some kind of movement in the world, but for the most part, they're just standing there. And when you're in an MMO or any kind of RPG, and you just have townsfolk or whatever standing there, it takes away from the immersion of the game. You're not going to go into a town in real life, and everyone's just going to be like, you know, just standing there. That's, you know, it doesn't matter, no matter what era it takes place in medieval or futuristic, you're not going to be walking into a town and just like, everyone's just like, you know, they're going to be interacting with each other. They're going to be talking. They're going to be moving around. So the number, so this number, it's completely believable, you know, because when you're playing an RPG that's trying to be like the next Skyrim and it doesn't deliver, you know, but people are going to try to take it like, oh man, this was a great game. It made so much money and blah, blah, blah. And no, I think it said like anywhere between 100 million to 200. So, I don't know how much is the game selling for. Is it 70 or 40? Hang on. About 69.99 for what we saw. For what we saw, they're charging $70 for it. like what? Avowed 69, Avowed premium upgrade 24.99, soundtrack $10. Anime girls, gotcha game. So yeah, uh, anyone can sit here and try to say, oh, well, I enjoyed the game. So yeah, great. You enjoyed the game. Doesn't make it a success at all. It doesn't make it a success. This is a success. This is just first day. I did the numbers for the game. And so Avowed within 5 days, or actually a week, only made about 1.3 million, I think it was. Right? Let's see. All right, so 19,198 times 70. Yeah. The game took at least 100 to 200K to make, or not 200K, 100 to 200 million to make. Does this sound like a success? Within the first week, as opposed to Monster Hunter Wilds, which, let's see, I don't know how much the game cost to make. I tried to find it, but just in the first day, we'll see what it made. No. 1,307,976 times $70. First day. Almost $100 million the first day. So do tell me, what game was a success? The game that made little over $1 million in a week, or the game that made almost $100 million in a day? Which game's the more what game's the success here? Because people are going to try to tell you that this game is a success, the same way they tried to do with Dragon Age: The Failguard. Oh, look, it finally sold 1 million units after 3 freaking months. And then you have the people saying, oh, well, I enjoyed the game. Okay, great. You enjoyed it. Now go out and buy it 100 million more times and... But, yeah. This success. This is not a success. But of course, they're going to try to spin it like, oh my god, this game's going to be game of the year. It's so amazing. Well, we just sat here for 8 minutes watching a video showing how something like Skyrim that came out how long ago did everything that Avowed has done, but better. Everything that Avowed tried doing, Skyrim already did. Much better. Several games, again, games from 20 years ago are doing everything that Avowed has been trying to do. You know, the interaction with the world, you know, you had lively places, you know, towns filled with people walking around, going about business. You know, physics when it comes to the water and this and that. Games from 20 years ago. So, Avowed, massive flop like we said it was going to be, but yet we still get looked at, and of course it's all the racists and everything. I seriously doubt that. I'm pretty sure Monster Hunter has diversity in it. You know, strong females and all that, but clearly... But no, let's blame the racists for this. Those evil white Donald Trump supporters. Urgh. Like they always do. But anyway, let me know if you're playing Monster Hunter Wilds and what you think about it so far. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.